beliefs that are the most important to you, that help you to find your way in the dark. This is how Brené Brown defines values. What do you value? Oh, you've looked at this before, you've been there, you've done that. Defining your values is not a one and done. As you change, so do your values. How is your life, your money habits, reflecting or not reflecting what you value? Greetings, my name is Dawn from Project Liberate, where I'm concerned with all things that have to do with liberation. Financial liberation is what I'm addressing in this series of videos. This is video number 7. Please look at the other videos that I've done and build your financial fitness if you too want financial liberation. In this video, I'm going to delve into the topic of evaluating values and how alignment or misalignment with our values and the way that we're living overall, and certainly as it relates to our money habits, is either greatly improving our quality of life or severely dampening it. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you find the content in this video valuable. I have looked at my values over the years using many different tools. At least one of them was meant to help me define at least 10 of my most important values, my MIVs as I like to call them. Another one, 5 of my most important MIVs. Right? My most important values. One that a friend shared with me fairly recently was the values clarification exercise from Brené Brown called Living into Our Values. In this exercise, she has you zero in on 2 of your most important values, so 2 of your MIVs. The link to it is listed under More for your convenience. The process, which is fairly typical, is to look at a list of values and determine which are your MIVs, your most important values. She adds questions that help you select them, which are specific to this method. Does this define me? Does this value define me? Is this who I am at my best? Is this a filter that I use to make hard decisions? These questions can help you narrow in on your number 2. How many of you struggle to narrow down what's most important to you because most of the listed values are quite important to you? I do. Because spirituality is my most important value, and it's synonymous with truth with a capital T, everything that I also truly value, such as love, joy, freedom, nature, well-being, integrity, peace, forgiveness, etc., fall under my MIV, my most important value. Spirituality, right? Spirituality. This may or may not be true for you. This exercise is significant, especially because of the follow-up questions that she asks you when you've chosen your 2 MIVs. Essentially, the questions ask you to determine for each value 1 or 2 behaviors that support your value, 1 or 2 behaviors that are not aligned with or outside of your values, and to name a time that you were fully living into this value or aligned with it. Through reflection, we can adjust and refine the parts of our lives that need it, hence the importance of coming back to your values again and again. How does this relate to your money habits? Well, all things are related, aren't they, in some way? Let's say you value freedom, as I do, which falls under spirituality for me. How do our spending habits, mine and yours, and behaviors reflect that myth? Right? How do they reflect spirituality? How do they reflect freedom? How does my spending support my freedom? This is not meant to make anyone or myself feel ashamed, because shame does not serve us. For me, truth is a part of spirituality, and truth will set me free in that I must see in order to correct. Not looking at my situation truthfully will keep me feeling trapped. If I value freedom, and financial liberation is part of how I envision freedom, then I want how I spend money to support my financial liberation. What could that look like to me? I know I have to make more money to reach financial freedom. So how am I investing in myself? How am I investing my time and resources in order to achieve financial freedom? There were times when I felt so buried in debt and extra expenses that were nickel and diming me close to financial death that I wanted to make myself feel good with a meal out or something cute to numb the pain of stuckness, the pain of what felt like an impossible situation to get out of. But the behavior of spending to numb was only digging a deeper hole and creating financial distress for me. Evaluating your values and your behaviors that support them or not can help you make decisions that start to course correct your life in a direction that is more aligned with your values so that you can live into them. In other words, there is no way out except to go in to what we're doing and make modifications and changes so that we can live a life where we experience true joy, freedom, and peace. You don't need a lot of money to be in a better relationship with money. In fact, if you have a better relationship with money right where you are, you will have more money because you're making better choices with what you have. Plenty of folks find themselves with more money than they've ever had before, but they're dragging around poor money habits, heavy money stories, and money wounds that almost ensure they lose that money in the same ways that they always have. I'm not pretending that more money couldn't help us out. Of course it would, but I don't ever want the equivalent of winning the lottery and then losing it all within a short period of time. We can dynamite ourselves out of any situation, but we need to start reflecting and making some needed changes right now. And for parents, grands, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, and the like, please start teaching your youngers now. They don't have to be in the same situation as you find yourself in or have been in. All people can grow up with great money sense, with liberation in their horizon. Introduce values to them now and how they can live into them. This is a gift that is enormously more important than buying them things. Teach them how to align their spending with what's important to them, and this will be the gift that keeps on giving. I will share something with you that I've been reminding myself of lately, and it's been helping me to stay motivated. No one is coming to save you. That's what I say to myself. No one is coming to save you. You're already here to save yourself, and the whole universe wants to see you win. So come on, let's save ourselves and teach those coming up to save themselves. We'll come back to values in another episode when we discuss investments and how they can, do, or not align with our MIVs, our most important values. Project Liberate. I am the light of the world. That's why I'm here. That's my only function. You are the light of the world. That's why you're here. That's your only function. May you be happy. May you be well. This has been a 721 Yellow Banana production. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you found this content valuable. Thank you and have a wonderful day. See you again real soon.